1,800 horsepower capable small block Chevrolet, 23-degree heads. You think I'm lying? 450s, 160 miles an hour at 2,800 pounds. Do the math. It's coming back together right now. What's up, guys? I'm back at the shop. We're back over here at Brian's. Brandon's back there too. He's blurry because I got it on cinematic. Small block Chevrolet is going to be put together today. If you did not watch the last video, we got the bottom end together. We replaced 2 pistons, same bearings, same rings, same pistons, except for the 2 that I messed up. So, yeah, we're putting it back together. 1,800 horsepower is what this thing's capable of making. We got a forced inductions 102 millimeter turbo on it. I don't know if we're going to make that much in this next setup. We're going back into OG car, but it's going to run hopefully pretty good. We'll try to 1,200, 1,300 horsepower backside racing. Maybe we can make it fast enough if the Cletus all-wheel drive stuff is still around. The OG car would fit better in there than the old car. This aluminum small block is pretty bad to the bone. It ain't no LS, it ain't no big block, but it holds us on 23-degree heads. We've been pretty fast with it, so I'm pretty happy with it. So let's get it back together. First thing we're going to do, if you didn't watch the last one, we do not have these torqued, so we got to torque them up. Let me show you. So we just put them on there, zinged them on, got them like 10 foot-pounds. I did not have my 50-weight oil. I've got my 50-weight oil now, so basically I'm going to back these off one at a time. Oil the threads, oil up under here, and then we're going to torque them. These are MGP rods, L19 bolts. These get torqued to 90 foot-pounds. Remember I told you last time too, we got the roller thrust bearing up here. TKM did that for us. It's got the top fuel hoops as well. The goal today is to have a long block. I brought my intake, got my heads over there. We got everything to put this thing back together. So that's the goal. When I leave the shop today, hopefully it's going to be intake, rocker arms, valve covers, oil pan, ready to go. Check it out. All right, guys, so I was going to show you, we got these done. Basically, just turn the motor over by hand. We're on the last one, so we've got 6 of them that are torqued. So Brandon's going to hold the camera for us here. And the way we do it, I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, obviously, like I said, these are not tight. They're barely snowed down on there, so we're going to loosen these apart. Now, these are L19 bolts. So with it being an L19 bolt, it requires more torque because what happens is the rod stretch. The rod stretch is what actually does the clamp load. It's above my pay grade, but that's basically what it is. So if you have a softer bolt, then you don't torque it as much, but it stretches. So the rod stretch is apparently what does the clamping load. So like I said, all I'm doing is just putting this is my Lucas oil 50 weight that I got. Make sure when you're putting these back on there, make sure it's pushed up, but make sure you hand start these. If you start that with the tool, you're gonna be in for a bad time. So then, boom. Check Brian's handy dandy impact. Just a couple ugga-duggas, not a lot of ugga-duggas. Couple ugga-duggas, and then Brian's got this nice fancy snap-on torque wrench. Super nice. So we're going to torque these down to 90 foot-pounds. If you can do it in one motion, that's ideal. It was like 30 foot-pounds. 90. Ugh, I almost missed that one. I almost didn't get it enough. Because if you stop in the middle of it, then you have something like, it's called breakaway torque. The friction on the head and then the threads, it'll be too much to overcome. So like that just torqued to 91. And see, it did not move. But if I was trying to go higher, then it's the breakaway torque. So I'm gonna just go back through them real quick. Just put my hands on all of them again. Just make sure they're all at 90. The other thing, like we talked about earlier, about these things, see that went to 95, and I did not torque any of them to 95. Making sure that these have side-to-side play. If you don't have side-to-side play, you're going to be in for a bad time. If you ever put one of these caps on backwards and the radius is not on the crankshaft, it's going to lock up. So yeah, pay attention. All right, guys, so next step, we're going to go ahead and put the oil pump on it. It's just a regular high-flow oil pump. It was running pretty good. I mean, we could shim it and get us a little bit more pressure, but I think we're going to be okay. Something to look at, too. I mean, this thing has had some blow-ups in it. Like I said, this engine was used. It was new to me, but used. I've had a good look at this thing, so hopefully it's going to be good to us again this time. All right, guys, oil pump is on. We took it all apart, cleaned it. It was pretty clean in there, so freshened it all up. When I say freshened, I mean we just lubed it up. There's no rust or anything in it. Put some Lucas in it. Make sure also, always got to have your oil pump drive shaft down here. If that is not in there, you're in for a bad time. You're going to have to pull your oil pan back off to get that back in. So now we're going to turn it over. We're not going to put the oil pan on it yet. We're going to turn it over and go ahead and get the head studs in it and go ahead and get the heads on it. All right, guys, so I got the lifters cleaned and all in the right spots. These are 904 lifters. They're used ones I bought from somebody at some point, but they're 903, 904. They are bushened, I think. They feel like it, so that is good. I do label mine so you know which ones are which. The only problem is number 8 and number 1 is it can go either way. I probably need to put an underline on it as Brandon suggested. But if you look, the exhaust is centered and the intake is offset. And so this is just with my rocker arms, the way they're set up. And I run a great big push rod. So that is the reason why we have to do that. Okay, so next we got to put the head studs in. I need to clean the block. Like I said, this is top fuel hoop. You see the receiver groove in the block. So in the head over here, we got to clean these real good. But there's this is where the ring goes, and I've got the rings. Basically, it's a stainless steel one-piece ring, and then you just tap it down in the head, and then it squeezes the gasket. I am going to reuse my same gaskets. Before. I don't remember how many passes we got on these, but they're sealed up nice and tight. When you look at them, there's no marks. You can see they're sealed tight. I've got a mark which is which. You can also see how this works as far as the top fuel hoop. That is the side that presses in, and then this is the side that actually goes into the block. So it'll just go same cylinder, same thing. So that should squash it right back down in place. Seals up nice and tight. We'll clean this up really good. We use Hylamar around all the water ports and around all the oil ports. So copper gaskets, these are Clark gaskets. So those are pretty cool. All right, guys, I want to show you something else too. So I just took this. This is the ring, but this is, I mean, it obviously has the meat in there, but the ring is a little loose in there because it's in the head, and then it squashes down, so it's got to have clearance. So that can't be a super tight fit there. But you can see just how deep it goes in there when it pushes the gasket in. And this thing protrudes out a lot. The other thing too with the top fuel hoops, you can see this cutter marks. And that's just where they have the CNC machine. They call it a CNC deck. But what happens is they take these sleeves, they seat them in, and then they go through and then they deck the whole block. The whole block is decked. And so the sleeve is then flush with the aluminum. Then they go back and just cut like 1/1000th off the aluminum only. So you can't see it, but when you rub your finger across this, the sleeve is actually protruding up probably 1 or 2 thousandths. And I can feel it on every single one of them. And that's how you know that you're going to get a better seal. And then so with this, the sleeve, and you can actually see it in the gasket too, barely, where it compresses and it kind of moves the gasket just a little bit there as well. So it's pretty cool. Top fuel hoops. Okay, so we're going to put the studs in it, and I can't remember if they're all the same length or not. So we're going to have to play with the heads over there, and then we'll get these in, and then we're going to put the heads on it. All right, guys, so screwing in the head studs, obviously the short ones. Look how long these are. Aluminum, they are funny. They got these little nose points down here, and then you don't torque them in. You just bottom it out, essentially. Once it bottoms out, then you're done. Don't ever torque the studs in there. I don't really know the reason why, but that's just what they say. All right, guys, it's looking like an engine now. Cleaned the head gaskets up. So these are fine. So now what we got to do, since we do run water in this thing. So we got it all cleaned up, no oil. So what I'll do is around all these water ports, I will go and put a light coat of Hallamar around all of those. I will put a little bit on the gasket as well. And then I'll do the same thing on the head and on this gasket. I don't know if this is the right way or wrong way, but basically I go a very light coat around all the water ports and then where the oil drain backs are. And then we also do it on the gasket. So Brandon's gonna stick it on the block now. And then, you know, the Hallamar is, it doesn't ever really cure completely. And so now we have that done. So now we gotta do the same thing, duplicate it on the head. So we'll take Hallamar and go around all these on the gasket, and then we'll do the same thing on the bottom of the head. And then when we put it all together and torque it down, then it should seal up. The other thing I do with head gaskets with water is once I get the engine hot, I'll run it through a heat cycle first with no water in the engine at all, and then let it cool down, retort the heads. Sometimes I don't do it every time, but if you retort the heads, that's usually not a bad thing. And then the biggest thing is before you crank it back up next time, get some of the copper seal that's in like the little container. You put it in the radiator, get it hot, and then that will, any seeping you have, usually that'll seal it up. Brandon's gonna grab the head and he's gonna stick it on over here. You got the silicone on this side too. I think I showed you that a minute ago. So yeah, let's put it on and we'll go ahead and torque this one down and it'll be ready to go. It does take a long time to do this when you're doing it like this with the Hallamar, but in my opinion, it's worth it. On there.
It's about to drop.
Go ahead and push it on down there. It should pop on.
There it goes. It's kind of stuck right.
All right, guys, so we have torqued down the heads. Brandon's going over the final ones now. We torqued the heads. The way we do it, well, one head, is you go in a circle, right? So you start in the middle, and you work your way around, and you just do a circle. And it goes bigger and bigger and bigger until you get them all. With a copper head gasket, especially with these hoops, it just keeps pushing it down in there. And you can see that it is 100% down in there, so it is flat. So we're good there. We do have an issue though. My Nestle Quick container here, somehow all my washers are missing for one side. So I gotta go. We're gonna have to go home and try to find those. So I guess we're done for tonight. Once again, I do not have a assembled short block or long block. I have a half long block now, I guess you could say. But we're making progress. So I guess we could go ahead and put the rockers and stuff on that side. And then we have a completely, no, let's don't do that. Let's wait till we get the other head on it. And then we'll do all the rockers together. Okay, so you're not going to see this video right here at this point. We're going to keep on keeping on. So this will just be a multi-day for me, but it'll be a single day for this one. Brandon, appreciate coming over.
You're welcome.
What's up, guys? The time has come. Big Block Chevrolet, let's get it apart. It's getting ready to get rebuilt for the new connecting rods. I shouldn't say rebuilt. I should say freshened. Maybe I shouldn't say freshened. We'll see if it gets a full, complete freshen up or not. We're going to snatch it apart. We're going to look at the rings. We're going to look at the bearings. Ideally, if everything looks good, if the rings look good, if the bearings look good, the only thing it's going to get is connecting rods and gaskets. Well, maybe not even gaskets, because the reality is copper gaskets you can reuse. Intake gaskets will probably get torn. Yeah, so maybe this video is going to be Big Block Chevrolet, 532 cubic inches, getting new connecting rods. Check it out. If y'all want some connecting rods, use connecting rods. We got some on our website. Go check it out, turbojohnracing.com. We'll sign them for you if you need a trinket to sit on your desk. I appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, so what we got here, we're in the garage. If y'all been watching the channel for a little while, I appreciate it. We got PAL cams. This is the camshaft that's in the car. We got Jezel rock arms on this thing. Holley EFI intake, Jezel belt drive, 13 or 15 gallon per minute fuel pump up here in the front. We got Holley EFI. We got the 11-1 trigger wheel. That makes life very, very nice. The heads on it, AFR 357s. So these are nothing super exotic. They make good power though, so I'm very happy. Dart Big M block. is pretty good. We do run water in this thing, but we're going to try to, I'm hoping that we can just put connecting rods in it. Connecting rods and be done is what I'm hoping. So if the rings and bearings look good, we're definitely going to reuse those. And when I say look good, I mean as long as they're not starting to beat out, which we had good oil pressure, we didn't have any bearing material in any of our oil filters or any of that stuff as we've been tearing them apart. So let's see what we got. Hang on, guys. Progress. Checked everything as I was pulling it out. Time lapse is probably too fast for you to see it, but I did. All the lifters are good. All the push rods are good. All the other things, the rockers are good too. Boy, they're bad to the bone. That is the best rocker in my opinion that you can buy. We got these hog leg push rods, 9200 and 8500, 165 wall double taper. I think these are 1/2 inch double taper down, and you can see that's what Pal King's Daniel recommended. BAM lifters. These are not the DLC coated ones. I wish I would have got the DLCs, but I didn't. So all those are good though. So this handy dandy tray, I don't remember where I got the tray from, like Summit or Jigs or somebody, but that thing is freaking amazing. I think that might be Speedway, but that is really good at keeping all your stuff organized. It really makes a difference when it's going back together. All right, guys, so one head is off here, and this thing's got some big pistons in it. Like I said, got this Jerry. When we got this engine from Jerry, it was a nitrous engine, and you know, it is what it is. But I thought everything was pretty good, but we have an issue here. What do you think? Let's see if we can get it to zoom in here. See this little piece right here that is kind of looks discolored, but when you actually zoom in on it, it's actually a trench. And so we may have gotten super lucky here. The last pass we did, we turned the power up, you remember? And it went 177 miles an hour. I need to look at the tune-up stuff, but it looks like this is the beginnings of a torch mark. It's not torched completely, but you can see it's probably 3 or 4 thousandths lower, maybe 4 or 5 thousandths. I mean, it's noticeable. On the head, on the surface of the head, there was nothing. So it was right here. You can see it's got a discoloration there, but it's not, it doesn't feel low or anything. The wire receiver groove feels fine right there. So we're gonna take these heads and we're gonna take these things. Just got up with HRT, Chris Herring and his son. They have a machine shop now in Kinston, so we're gonna run the heads down to them and let them surface it. We'll take this head gasket here and let it look. That's the plugs. The plugs, I mean, the plug doesn't look bad. I mean, all these plugs are used, so, you know, it's just is what it is. It's a used plug. Yeah, I mean, they look terrible because, you know, they've been run for a while. But that strap is not burnt. There's nothing happening on that strap that is super concerning. But I probably will fatten it up a little bit just to make it nice and safe there, and maybe take a degree of timing out of it. I don't know if I'll do the whole engine. I might. Looking down at the piston, I mean, the piston's fine. This thing, nothing wrong with the piston. Everything's good there. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Get in the comments. Let me know. Do you think that was about the torch, or do you think there is something else that was happening there? Feel nothing on the block. The block feels perfectly smooth here. You see, it is discolored a little bit, but not much. Not going to resurface the block. I mean, the block is pretty good. So we're going to snatch the other head off. Got it ready to go. So snatch it off, and then we're going to get both of the heads out to the machine shop, get them to do that. And then the rest of it, I got to pull the oil pan off, and then we'll go ahead and start the disassembly. Connecting rod should be here any day now for this engine, and hopefully we'll be putting it back together soon. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. See you.